Of business, we take certain values for granted. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 of them.
In public discussion of business, we take certain values for granted. Today I'm going to talk about 4 of them: collaboration, hard work, creativity, and excellence.
Collaboration, hard work, creativity, and excellence. Most people would say they're all good things.
Most people would say there are all those things.
Going to suggest that's an oversimple view.
I'm going to suggest that's an oversimple view.
The trouble with these values is that they're theoretical concepts, removed from the reality of day-to-day business.
The trouble with these values is that they are theoretical concepts removed from the reality of day-to-day business.
Pursue values by all means, but be prepared for what may happen as a result.
Pursue values by all means, but be prepared for what may happen as a result.
They can actually cause damage, which is not at all the intention.
They can actually cause damage, which is not at all the intention.
Business leaders generally try to do the right thing.
Business leaders generally try to do the right things.
But all too often, the right thing backfires if those leaders adopt values without understanding and managing the side effects.
But all too often the right thing backfires if those leaders adopt values without understanding
that arise.
and managing the side effects that rise.
The values can easily get in the way of what's actually intended.
The values can easily get in the way of what's actually intended.
Okay, so the first value I'm going to discuss is collaboration.
Okay, so the first value I'm going to discuss is collaboration.
Let me give you an example. On a management training course I once attended, we were put into groups and had to construct a bridge across a stream using...
Okay, the first value I'm going to discuss is collaboration. Let me give you an example. On a management training course I once attended, we were put into groups and had to construct a bridge across a stream.
Building blocks that we were given.
Using building blocks that we were given.
The rule was that everyone in the team had to move at least one building block during the construction.
The rule was that everyone in the team had to move at least one building block during the construction.
This was intended to encourage teamwork.
These were intended to encourage teamwork.
But it was really a job best done by one person.
But it was really a job best done by one person.
The other teams tried to collaborate on building the structure and descended into confusion, with everyone getting in each other's way.
The other team tried to collaborate on building the structure and descended into confusion.
Our team leader solved the challenge
With everyone getting in each other's way.
brilliantly. She simply asked everyone in the team to move a piece a few centimeters to comply with the rule, and
Our team leader solved the challenge brilliantly. She simply asked everyone in the team to move a piece a few centimeters to comply with the rule.
then let the person in the team with an aptitude for puzzles like this build it alone.
And then let the person in the team with an attitude for puzzle like this build it alone.
We finished before any other team.
We finished before any other team.
My point is that the task wasn't really suited to team working. So why make it one?
My point is that the task wasn't really suited to team working, so why make it one?
Teamwork can also lead to inconsistency, a common cause of poor sales.
Teamwork can also lead to inconsistency, a common cause of poor sales.
In the case of a smartphone that a certain company launched, one director wanted to target the business market.
In the case of a smartphone that a certain company launched, one director wanted to target the business market,
And another demanded it was aimed at consumers.
and another demanded it were aimed at consumer.
The company wanted both directors to be involved, so gave the product a consumer-friendly name, but marketed it to companies.
The company wanted both director to be involved, so gave the product a consumer-friendly name. So gave the product a consumer-friendly name, but marketed it to companies.
The result was that it met the needs of neither group.
The result was that it met the needs of neither group.
It would have been better to let one director or the other have his way, not both.
It would have been better to let one director or the other have his way, not both.
Now, industriousness or hard work.
Now, industriousness or hard work.
It's easy to mock people who say they work hard.
It's easy to mock people who say they work hard.
After all, a hamster running around in a wheel is working hard and getting nowhere.
After all, a hamster running around in a wheel is working hard and getting nowhere.
Of course, hard work is valuable, but only when properly targeted.
Of course, hard work is valuable, but only when properly targeted.
Otherwise, it wastes the resources that companies value most, time and energy.
Otherwise, it wastes wastes the resources that companies value most, time and energy.
And that's bad for the organization.
And that's bad for the organization.